Going to demonstrate a call and response in E minor, and we're going to be using two box scales. One here at the lowest part of the neck, open 3, open 2, open 2, open 2, open 3, open 3. All right, so that'll be our first box. We have another box that we're going to use up here at 12 and 15. It's the octave. And you have the accompanying tabs that I put together. If you don't have them in a folder and you don't know where they are, I'm going to resend them along with, and you can use them along with this video. But again, it's 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. Then we have an extended scale that we're going to use, that I'm going to use. And it starts on the root, a V at the 7th fret on the A string, and we're going to move like this. 7, next string, 5, 7, 9, next string, 7, 9, next string, 8, 10, 12, and finally 10, 12. So again, that's 7, 5, 7, 9, 7, 9, 8, 10, 12, 8, or 10, 12. Ah! Now you do have some additional notes if you want to add them in front of this root. They are 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret open. All right, and don't forget you have the little settings wheel that you can hit during the YouTube video to slow down. Train's going by right now. To check out what I'm doing. And what I want to emphasize, and here's the feedback that you've given me. I know that many of you, it's encouraging to try to emulate the riffs that I'm gonna play during the call and response, but the main thing that you need to do, hello, I'm gonna talk to you eye to eye, is play your strengths. If your strengths are only in this area, get really good at that area. Don't worry about trying to go to other places. Perfect this area. All right? Or if you're here and this is what you love, and you're really great at that area, hang out there or in this box. So yeah, try and do what I do sometimes if, you know, as you're stretching yourself, but more importantly, just get really great at something that doesn't have to cover the whole neck. All right, so we're gonna start with this call and response in E minor. It's a blues. I'll send the backing track. It's a Chicago Blues shuffle backing track. Sorry about it's not an earthquake. We'll start with, it's funny, some of you liked exchanging 1 bar apiece, and some of you were like, hey, I didn't like that, but I did better at 2 bars each. So we're gonna do both again. I'll do 3 rounds of each. All right, here we go. And then I'll switch over, sorry about the shaky camera. I'll switch over to acoustic. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. play in this box. Third time through. Now we're going to go 2 each. I'll stay up here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4. I'm using this extended scale. All right, so I threw in an extra little box. Sorry about that. That's 3 5 3 5. That's an E minor. There's your E root. I was playing some double stops. The double stops were here on the G string and B string in this box of the G and B strings. I was pushing up, to open, and then probably resolving it. I can't remember what I did exactly, but you also have a double stop here at 3 and 5 on the B and E strings, which I didn't play during the jam. All right, so again, there's that double stop. I was throwing in some blues notes here at the 3rd fret. Right, there's our pentatonic scale, but so I think I occasionally played a riff that was all right. And then up here at the 12th fret box, we'll call it, I was playing another double stop again on the G and the B strings. Can hammer them, pull them, just a slight pull. You can use 2 fingers if you want. I'm using 1. If you're going to use 2, I would use 2 and 3. First finger, and again it's on this B string and G string. 14th fret. So there's some pretty cool stuff that you can get out of that. Now I'm going to switch over to acoustic, and I'll do the same thing. Again, I'll start, and I'll try and be better about showing you my whole neck. Play down here first. All right, here we go. I'm going to start out, and it's going to be a bar of 1, 3 rounds, us back and forth. Hold on, let me go back. Here you go. All right. I'm going to go up 12th fret. Now we're going to go to 2 each. U. All right, so while I'm thinking about what I just did, I added a couple of double stops. I did this weird double stop that was 9 and 8 on the G and B string, and it walks up. So again, this is staying, this is moving. I switch my fingering to get to there. That was a sort of a spontaneous thing that I did. There was times when I went to second fret on this pentatonic, where everything is second fret, right? But I bent second fret on the high E and the B strings. And then I probably hammered. And why? It's really, this string, there's so much tension on this G string down there. It's hard for me to push it up. I can do it a little bit, but I get more expression when I hammer on. I think I added some passing notes in this extended right around this area. So in this extended scale, 7, 5, 7, 9, we've got 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. I can't remember what other double stops I did. I think I did a double stop on the 12th and 10th fret. So, and that's on the B and the E strings. So that's a fun one to throw in. I don't know that I did that exact riff during this, but 12, 10, 14, 12, 15, 14, you can walk it, 16, 15, and resolve to 17, 16. But here, that you want to pass that sucker by. You don't want to hang out on there. So that's kind of a fun one. And again, on the 12th fret box, you have this 12th fret, 12, 14 fret, as opposed to 15. Same thing there, 12, 14. So all of these, with the exception of this one, you could play in 12, 14. Right? But these you wouldn't want to just, sounds a little lame, but you could bend it. Again on the 14th fret to the root, to the 5th, minor 3rd, root. Email me or call me with any questions.